Alright guys, so I wanted to bring you some kind of low gear, just entering the in-game bard play. So this is a full bard support setup. If you're interested in the build, you can leave it in the comments down below and I'll do a video on it. But the build centers around maintaining like 100% up time for buffs and debuffs on the boss and generating specialty meter. So to dodge that particular skill, you can actually just stand right on his tail and you'll avoid it. That one you're obviously going to want to stay away from his face. So after this fight, I actually fine-tuned the build a little bit more because I wasn't necessarily happy with what it was up to. Remember to stay away from his sides when he does that. I would pretty much just stay away from his face at all times and stay right behind him. I recommend this as a DPS as well because then you'll get buffs from your support. Now I'm wondering eventually if they'll let us use kind of like add-ons like in World of Warcraft where we can reconfigure this UI because the UI is super cluttered and unnecessary. I'd rather have like a cooldown timer and all that other stuff, which the game does have like a queue for cooldown timers, but it's not that good. Majority of this guy's moves are all forward facing attacks. He has a few attacks that'll hit around the sides, kind of like in a cone, an outward cone. So like I said, just stay in front of his face and stay on his tail and you can do this in low gear. Oh. And then of course pay attention to your feet when those geysers hit. They're telegraphed on the ground, but I wish there was a way to turn off the animations of your party members because they can I've done every entry level Abyss dungeon and Chaos dungeon and Raid, and they can hide the boss's telegraphs pretty bad. Whoa. Yeah, that swipe attack goes like a scratch mark in three directions heading up, and I was lucky enough to for it to not hit me. I was already fairly low. This is what I would say. This is my recommendation. Recommendation. Fresh out the kitchen. This is my recommendation for building your bar because you don't need to build your bar the way someone else does. You need to build the bar in the way that complements the way that you play. And for a first timer heading into a new fight, I would say heavy on the swiftness for your secondary stat. I know, it'll be your main stat, but you won't really have much engraving to work with, so I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, it is possible to get it early after your first chaos dungeon, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Um, so swiftness to lower down the cooldowns and to make you faster, because you will be spamming your shields like crazy. And that's really it. I mean, just get all the shield skills. Try to stay ranged, which is a little funny. See right there? Stay on his butt, and you will never
I
have anything
knew it
happen.
was coming. I saw it coming, and I did it anyways.
Sorry, I'm talking to the people on Twitch. Also, I wouldn't use too many of your phoenix plumes. Um, but I have like 200 of them, so it's just. But I mean, we're not going to be getting any more for free, so I'm pretty much going to stop using them unless I'm going to fail the whole thing. Yeah, that was just some gameplay of like a 320 Bard. If y'all are interested in more, say so. If y'all are interested in the build or my thoughts on builds, let me know. And I hope this is helpful for the fight itself. Have a good day.